Hey everybody, this is Marami Rose. Welcome to my channel. I just want to say thank you for those who subscribed, liked, commented, and shared my last video on procrastination. And on today, I just wanted to talk about a new topic, and it's entitled, Is Your Conduct Consistent or Are You Simply a Counterfeit? Again, the title is Your Conduct Consistent or Are You Simply a Counterfeit? But before we get started with that, please like, share, subscribe, and at the end of the video, comment. So let's talk about are you consistent? Is your conduct consistent or are you simply a counterfeit? A lot of times people will go along in life and pretend to be something that they truly are not. Their conduct doesn't line up with what they say. They're hypocritical, and it just doesn't line up. And then you have those who do say that they're a certain way, and they truly are. They're consistent with what they say. You can bet that what they say is true to the T. If they say that they are a certain way, they do. They follow up. They're a man or a woman of their word, and it lines up completely and totally. But you have those who feel that they can fool you. They can tell you one thing and do another, and that you're not watching and you're not looking. They honestly believe that they can act a certain way at a certain time, and then another time they can be a certain way. And then when you find out that this is who they truly are, you're able to govern yourself accordingly, whether or not you want to continue friendships, relationships, or what have you. But let's talk about what the word says about your conduct and the fact that the Most High sees all things. So Proverbs chapter 15, verse 3 says, the eyes of the Lord are in every place, keeping watch on the evil and the good. In Hebrews chapter 4, verse 13, he says, and no creature is hidden from his sight, but all are naked and exposed to the eyes of him to whom we must give an account. Job chapter 28, verse 24 states that, for he looks to the ends of the earth and sees everything under the heavens. Jeremiah chapter 23 verse 24 says, can a man hide himself in secret places so that I cannot see him, declares the Lord? Do I not fill heaven and earth? And Jeremiah chapter 16 verse 17 states that, for my eyes are on all their ways. They are not hidden from me, nor is their iniquity concealed from my eyes. So this is letting you know that even if you try to cover things up, even if you try to make me believe that you're one way and you're really another way, that the Most High sees all things. And I'm going to say what my mom always tells me: nobody ever gets away with anything. No one ever gets away with anything. It might seem that way, but no one gets away with anything. So you might be smiling in my face or smiling in your neighbor's face and then stabbing them in the back, and they might not know it, but eventually what's done in the dark comes to the light. Abe Lincoln, he quoted, he said, he made this statement. He said, and I quote him, he said, you can fool all the people some of the time and some of the people all of the time, but you cannot fool all the people all of the time. So the reason why conduct is important is because the Father is going to judge us in the end. In this dispensation in which we are living in, it is critical that we get our house in order. It's critical that we treat our neighbors, our family, our co-workers, our husbands, our wives in an upright manner. I'm guilty because I have done things and said things and conducted myself in ways in which it was not pleasing to the Most High. So I'm going to be very transparent. It's not something that is automatic. You have to be able to take constructive criticism. You have to be able to examine yourself and know where you're at and ask the Most High to help you. I can always tell when someone is not being authentic because they'll say one thing and then their actions will dictate something else. You can't tell me that you love me and then talk negatively about me or derogatory about me unless it's actually factual. You have those who will, look at you in your eye and tell you that they love you. But all the while, they have evil intentions, or they're jealous, or they're envious. So the best way to know if a person is authentic or not is by simply watching how they move, how they conduct themselves. But we have to start in our own house. We have to start by examining our own selves. And if you're struggling with being consistent, then ask the Most High for help. Pray about it. Meditate on it. Practice love. Practice it, meaning do what you're supposed to do. Do the right things in life. Walk uprightly before the Most High. Don't be deceptive. A lot of times people are just plain deceptive and they think they're getting away with it and nobody sees it. And I might not see it. Your neighbor might not see it. Your mom might not see it. Your dad might not see it. Your sisters and brothers might not see it. But the Most High sees it. And the thing about the Most High is that He is very, 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 very gracious. He extends grace, and he extends mercy, and He allows you to evolve into the person that you're supposed to be if you will allow Him to come in and change you. But there are those that will not change. There are those that want to continue to be deceptive because they have gotten away with it for so long, and they're so inconsistent for so long, and it works. They think it works for them until that one day the Most High sends His judgment, or He allows something to happen because He chastens those that He loves. It's like slapping a child on the wrist and telling them, and we hope it's just a slap on the wrist, because I've been in situations where the Most High had to literally break me because I wouldn't change my behavior. And then I had to go through things. So being consistent and having good conduct and walking uprightly is important. And it might save your life, or it might save someone else's life. Be a good example. Good conduct is imperative. The Most High knew that someone would betray Him. And what did they do? They betrayed Him. He saw their conduct. He saw how they moved. He wasn't concerned about what they were just saying out of their mouth. He wanted to know if what they were saying was lining up with what they did, and it lined up. In that He saw how they moved. He didn't just worry about what they were saying or the fact that they were moving with them. He was one of the disciples, but at the Last Supper, he said, a person will betray me. And the person had the audacity to say, is it going to be me, Master? Is it me? Knowing daggone well it was him. Yeah, it's you. Because you move funny. We all have the opportunity to change our conduct. Like I said, I'm guilty. I have things that I need to personally work on. And the Father brings it to my remembrance, and he says, okay, well, you need to work on this, and you need to work on that. We are not without fault. We can all take an examination of ourselves and see where we're at and do better. Wives, treat your husbands with respect and love. Husbands, treat your wives with respect and love. Children, honor your mothers and fathers, so that your days may be long upon the earth, and it will be well with the land that the Most High has given you to inherit. Parents, treat your children with compassion and love, and nurture them. These are things that we can do to help each other and to make our society better. Be consistent in good conduct. Don't be a counterfeit. Do what you say that you're going to do. Act the way that you say that you are. If you're kind and you're friendly, be kind and friendly. Don't be kind as a smokescreen and then behind closed doors mistreat and misbehave and mishandle people. In this season, we should all be loving each other. In every season, we should be loving each other and conducting our lives in the way that the Most High would have us to conduct our lives, which is being compassionate, loving, caring, considerate of others. And so I hope that this video helps someone look in their lives, look in their spirit, look in their soul, and search themselves out and examine themselves, and encourages you to make yourself a better person, and so that the society can be a better society. And with that, I'm going to say good day. I pray that you're going to be blessed and that you'll continue to be a blessing.